Girl soundtrack just because it's so good. Father Figure by George Michaels is a banger. Just an absolute banger of a song. So if you get a chance, just throw it on. You won't
check
regret
that
it.
out at some point.
Yeah, just check it out. It says there's no combat.
Correct. I have to create an encounter, which I will do right now. There we go. It gets created.
Do it.
2.
Yeah. 1 or 2 have to roll for initiative. 1 might open combat and click on this.
Why am I +5?
It's all coming back to me.
I know, yeah, it's
A
been
lot of dice coming.
Why are there so many dice going?
Are we seeing Daddy's rolls too?
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
Holy
Are
smoke.
there these many bad guys coming up?
Oh, what?
All right. Cool. Gunnar, you're up first.
I barely remember this character.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, let me pull up my character guide that I wrote because it's so complicated now. Lunar combat guide. Here we go. We're just Varum's like, we want to fight now. I don't remember that. I remember we were following him, but then
Are we fighting? I thought we were just treading in the sense of a combat.
You guys are, so
We're gonna chase him.
basically we're gonna roll for combat just so that movement can be played out more strategically than just like we're chasing him and this is a chase. So we're
Okay. Is this Varum?
Varum is you're seeing what you guys are seeing is I'm guessing a lot of you guys are probably seeing just a little bit of one character. But you saw, as you came out, you saw Varum like right here.
I see him.
And then you saw him go to an alleyway. He kind of looked at you and he kind of went, "Oh fuck!" and then he ran under the alleyway.
So he's not currently in eyesight.
No, you saw him and then you saw him run into the alleyway, followed by 3 other people.
By the way, I don't think I've ever said this, or anybody really has, in a way that you deserve, Daddy, but your Varum voice work needs to be nominated for like whatever the equivalent of like an Oscar is for DND, DMing. Like, it so paints a picture for me, and I love it.
Thank you, buddy. He's a fun one. I'll tell you that.
Okay, so I can move how far now? Let's see.
Aha.
So that should take you out as far as you can go before you're taking a dash action. So when it's green, so now when it's yellow like that, that's you dashing. When it's green, and it should lock there, that's you taking your normal action.
Okay, so if I go that far, that's normal.
Yep, so that's used up your movement, and now you have your action bonus action.
And
oh, here, let me do this too.
What can I see here?
So you can see basically as he was running up, you can basically see the tail end of the last guy in this convoy.
Okay. And so if I dash, then I can't attack, right?
Correct. You would have to. I think if you take the dash action, I think that you can't like do your extra attack and stuff because I think you have to take the attack action to get your extra attack.
So I'll have no combat options if I dash.
I believe so.
Yes. Because dash is technically one of your full actions.
Yes.
And then I wouldn't have a bonus action either.
You would have a bonus action still. So dashing takes your action.
But I could, okay. So I could go into a rage, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'll dash, which, let's see, gets me to... Oh, my screen is freaking out. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so I can get...
You can get to where it goes
Oh.
yellow, and if you yeah, you can like go there and then you can move again and it'll
Okay.
yeah.
So I get to here. Now there's several people.
Yeah.
And these guys are running away from me at this point.
Yes, they're kind of running away. As you kind of come into the alleyway, the back one kind of turns, like looks over his shoulder and then tries to continue to run.
Okay. And so I'll go into rage, but I guess I could technically still move. I don't know how much further. I didn't use my full double move there, but I think I could move to here. And I guess at that point, am I running past him or?
You can move, so you can move until where it goes into the yellow, and then at that point you can't. But it also, the alleyways are also 5 feet, so you actually can't get past any of them as it is.
Okay. Well, I'll just I guess.
Unless you tried some kind of skill to do it, essentially.
I see. I'll just shoulder check this back guy or something, get as close to him as I can.
Okay. Do you want to try and hit him, or do you want to just get up next to him?
Yeah, if I can run into him and do any kind of damage in that sense, I'll try that.
Cool. Give me a strength check, and then I'll have him do a strength check as well. Or strength save.
Let's see. Strength. It just straight up rolled there.
That one was mine, so I rolled that
Oh.
one. So you have to beat a 22.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
That's tough.
Not good.
As you go to hit him, he kind of plants his feet, and you get hit, and I am gonna say you fall prone. So as you hit him, you're so small that you kind of just run into his hip and then kind of drop. So you are prone.
That's a tough look for me.
I don't know how much movement you have left, but it takes 15 feet of movement to get back up. But you are in your dash action, so if you have 15 feet of movement, you can stand back up. Which it looks like you probably do have 15 feet of movement. So we'll say that you've stood back up, but you have used all your movement at that point.
Okay, sounds good. And so then I'll go into a rage if I didn't do that already.
Okay, sounds
which
good.
I have a button for. Yes.
So yeah, you should be able to put yourself into a rage, and then that will.
I am
Perfect.
raging.
Oh, you're raging already. All right, buddy. Cool. And then is that gonna do it for you?
That's it for Gunner.
Sweet. So now it is this idiot's turn.
Did a good thing.
I always wanted to fight in an alley. It's kind of sick.
Badass, dude.
So
You
they
actually thrive in an alley.
this guy this one turns to you, turns around and targets you, and you see him he pulls out a big orb, and you see as he throws it, and
No. No.
I don't like orb stuff.
it goes for 19, which is a hit if I remember correctly. Is that correct?
My
What is your
AC is 17, yeah.
So then it hits. So then oh, that was an attack again. Sorry. This one is what we need.
Oh.
I want an AC of 20 like Dobby.
So it hits you for 25.
Buckle up.
Ouch.
Like as you hit it, you feel just a wave of cold go through your whole body, which bypasses your rage's resistance.
Ouch.
And he kind of you see as they turn, you see that they kind of wait and see what you're gonna do.
Okay.
And that's their turn. Off in the distance, you see you just hear one of the statues continue to kind of lumber around. That's that. This guy, the dragon, the half dragon in front of you, turns to you and he pulls out a spear and he goes to take a stab on you. And
You have to do better than that, buddy.
he rolled an 18.
What?
He hits you for 4 more, so that was just a regular spear. So
That tickles.
Uh-oh.
okay, I'm
Can we
back.
go away? Oh.
Yeah, my computer just bugged out for a second. I think the webcam that I use is a little bit janky because it just acts just a little fun, which is probably why you can't see me anymore. But he hits you for 4 more, and he is. Make sure he's got. Okay, and he's gonna go ahead and do it again. That one's
Yeah,
20.
right. Yeah, right.
That's a dirty 20. He hits you for 6 more, and trying to forego his last attack, he's gonna try and shove you back. So we're gonna do a. So he's gonna roll a strength check. You're gonna roll a strength save.
Yeah, not even close.
What's going on?
Good.
Perfect. So he goes to shove you. It doesn't work. You kind of plant yourself there, and he kind of turns back around.
Get wrecked.
I knew it wouldn't work.
And with that, it is Rufus's turn.
Hey, Daddy.
No.
How do I open my inventory again?
If you click on your character, and then there's that little bar down below, like with all the stuff. There's something that says Open Character Sheet, and then within that, you can look at your inventory.
Yeah, so I did do that, and then I don't know what I'm looking at now.
Are you looking at your actual character sheet now?
Yes.
So over on the right-hand side of your character sheet, you'll see that there's a gear, and then there's like a little backpack. That's where your inventory's at.
I got you.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot you got that cool big mace.
The flail, dude.
The flail.
The flail, Tiamat.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Daddy, didn't you give me some kind of armor? I don't know if it was last time or.
Did I give you some armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember. I don't remember.
Kind.
But if you think I did, let me know, and I will try and find you some.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I got something. I don't know.
Can I see Verum from where I am?
From where you are right now you can, yes.
I can.
Yes. I mean, can you see him? Yeah, you can see him. Yeah.
I am going to cast Command.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell drop. And that's a 15 wisdom save on his part.
You got it, buddy. 15 wisdom save. He rolls a 15.
Gosh dang it.
That's tough. He kind of looks back and laughs, and he goes, "I ain't gonna do shit what you say. These guys are winning. There's no shit. There's no doubt about that."
Just A tier voice work. S tier.
Yeah, it's a little A tier, huh? That's tough.
I am done.
Cool. Up next, we've got Gull.
All right. I don't know how to use it in here. It doesn't look like it's in my items, but I reach into my pocket and slip on my ring of invisibility.
Okay.
Ooh.
Perfect. You are invisible.
Cool. I
You ever
don't know
been
how to
invisible
move
before?
now.
Can you move?
I can't see myself to select myself.
All right.
There we go. Okay. Oh damn! I didn't want to do that. How far can I go?
So when it's yellow like that, that's when you get into the dash. You'd be taking the dash action. So
Oh, okay.
green is as far as it can go, and it kind of locks itself into its top distance.
Okay. So that was my bonus action to do that, right?
To put the ring on,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's object interaction. I think it's goofy if it's like, if all you have to do is wear it. I'm not gonna say that it costs you anything. I don't know if it does or
Rule
not.
them all.
All right. Well then, in that case, I use my bonus action first, and I'm gonna click my Widow Boots of Speed.
Okay.
Where are they? I had them up.
Austin's got
There.
all the cheat codes.
I can't see myself again though.
Yeah, I tried to hide you. I tried to make you actually invisible, but we'll just keep you invisible and you can whatever.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up against this building
Okay.
and look out over to my right here down this path.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
Yep. I can see your
Can I-
pointer.
Can I see if there's anywhere that connects to the alley they're in?
As far as you can see, because you can actually see like what you can see what Gaul would actually see in terms of what's lit and what's kind of in that gray zone. You don't see any way to loop back around from kind of where you're hiding. If
Okay.
yeah.
Let me move out a little bit then.
Okay. As you look down, you see a couple like very shallow indents that look like probably just doors and windows and things, but probably 60 feet down, you see what looks to be a deeper inlet. Maybe not 60 feet, maybe 40 feet.
Well,
or
does it
whatever.
look like these doors would be the other side would go into the alley then?
From your kind of knowledge, you would assume the building that you're looking at is the depth, like the door would go in and the wall to the other side would get you through. You just don't know exactly how it all. You don't understand the mapping of the inside. You don't know if there's a doorway on the other side or where it would be or that kind of thing. You know.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
So I don't know how much further I can move with my boots.
So I would say you can take your full dash action. So when it goes into the red like that, that means you can't move any further.
So this is.
Yeah, because it doubles your speed,
with my
right?
dash. Yeah. Okay.
But if you if you've taken your, I'm trying to think. So if you've taken your dash action, that would give you. Okay. So I believe you still have your action.
Okay. Why
And I
can't see
believe-
my stuff now.
I believe you can, like, off to your left, you can kind of look into that building. And you see that through the window of that first building, you see it's just instantly a wall there.
Oh, it doesn't open into the alley?
You can't see a back door, but you see a room. So, like, you can tell that there's a room that's, like, there's a wall, like, probably 4 feet inside of there, and you know that the building would be deeper than that, so you assume that what you're looking at is
There's
probably
two
two
rooms.
rooms deep, yeah.
Okay. Well, I am gonna. So I can still use my dash?
Yes. I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. I want to do that.
Okay, so you can move another 30 feet, essentially.
Let me get a ruler out here. Okay, so I want to open this door. Since we're in a war zone here, people are going to have to just be fine with me
I will.
busting in.
Now, I am gonna say, putting your ring on was an object interaction, so you can't technically open a door this round because you can't have like multiple object interactions like that.
Oh,
It's very meticulous. So I'll say that.
can I kick the door?
That would be also interaction. But if you want, I will say, because I think that's only 20 feet. If you want to kick the door open, I'll say you can do that, but that'll be the rest of your movement. It's kicking the door in.
I really might embarrass myself though.
Well.
Very low strength.
Well, these are also very bad doors, so that's
Yeah, that's true.
I just keep locking. Stop.
Well, I don't want to use my dash then if I'm not going to be able to get through anyway.
Okay.
How tall is this building?
It's just a single story, so it's just one story, then it's flat on top.
Okay, I want to. Does that mean I can't use my grappling hook then? Probably, huh?
Yes. The only thing that you can do basically now is move, and I will let you do some kind of an ability check within that movement. The building itself is probably 8 feet tall, and there's a little crate in front of you that's 2 feet tall.
Oh, can I try and get up there?
You can try and get up there. I will say give me an acrobatics check, so as you're sprinting to try and jump onto the crate and then kind of get yourself up and swing yourself up onto the roof.
Ooh,
I legit set the DC as an 8, and so as you go to grab
that's
on,
tough.
I will say if you grab on, you can't pull yourself up, but you can end your turn there. Then next turn, if you want to pull yourself up the rest of the way, you can.
That's so embarrassing. No, I'm gonna drop down. I don't want you to tell me my arms are tired or something next round.
Okay, I mean, I wasn't planning on it, but okay.
Okay, fine. Well, I don't want you to punish me.
Listen, buddy, I punished you by not letting you get up there. That's all. So
Okay, I'm hanging.
Okay, perfect. So you're hanging there. Yeah, next turn you can pull yourself up. I won't make you roll for that one since you're just kind of hanging there. And in the moment of battle, it's all 6 seconds, so it all happens pretty quick. So, is that it for you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So now it is the guy. It is the other dragon, cultist turn, and he is.
I do pop into Varum's head real quick, and I say, "Do you know what I'm gonna do to you?"
He
Throw him up.
he just kind of goes. He's like, "There's a lot bigger fish to fry than me. I wouldn't worry about me too much. You guys got stuff to worry about."
There's like a decent pause, and I say, "I will be the last thing you see before he dies."
He says, "I would be surprised if you saw me again at all."
What an asshole. He
Uh,
said that.
He said that.
You said that. You said that to me at
What
a
an
party.
asshole.
He is. Okay, so this other one, Gunnar, you see the other one pull out the orb as well.
I really gotta pee. I'll be right
And
back.
he goes to target you, and he kind of rolls it, and he's gonna send it out to you. It just hits. It's a 17 on a 17. So he hit. That was a good roll. That's tough. He hits you for. Come on. Show me the number.
Show me the money.
There it is. Okay. Oh, it's gonna. Okay. Gonna roll it again. He hits you for 21 more. And so he does that and puts it away, and then he goes to turn, and he looks at the other cultist, and you kind of hear him say like, "Don't stop. We got to keep moving." And with that, it is the you see one of the statues, and perfect. So he takes. You see him take one of you. You can't really see him too much, but you watch him kind of bend down and pick up a stone. He grabs a part of a building beside him and tears it down, and then he takes it, and you watch as he chucks it in your direction. And he's gonna roll this with disadvantage. He goes to throw it. It smashes down beside you guys. You watch as a huge boulder lands right here. And I will say that as it lands, there is now a boulder right here that's kind of smashed into this building that is essentially terrain that you can't get. You have to either climb over it or go around it as it kind of lands and rolls into its place.
I think I
Right
gotta
here?
get over when I go.
Where's this guy
So-
at?
So you can't actually. It's kind of tough because in the game, you can't actually see him, but in you have to believe that you can. So he is
You have to believe.
You gotta believe.
God, how do you ping? Tab. No, it's not tab. Yeah, how you doing that, Gunnar?
Click.
What?
Just left click and hold.
All right, well, it's not working for me, so that's embarrassing. But it's up. You kind of see him as you see the road, kind of. Okay. Kind of this main road. It's up that way and then to the left. He's pretty far away from you guys. I mean, blocks away.
But he's mad at us, huh?
Well, he knows that you're there. I will say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So you see, Verum. He immediately takes off. Gunnar, you watch as he kind of cuts around the corner, and you don't know where he's gone since then. Dobby, it is your turn.
Alrighty, trying to get there, boys. So I gotta go around this green thing, right?
Unless you fly, that's the only way that you don't have to. Because
How high do I have to fly?
that boulder is like probably 4 feet tall. It's not super tall. It's just
Okay.
an obstacle.
I'm gonna fly 5 feet then. How do I fly? How do I choose to fly, or do you have to do it?
We'll just put you
Dude, you
20 feet in the air.
flap your wings and fly up, and then kick off the boulder and fly even harder.
So now you should just be able to move wherever you want.
Can I speak to Dobby?
As he gets close to you, yeah, you can yell to him.
Okay.
I'll get that close then.
Okay. Gunnar tells Dobby to just if he's able to fly over all these guys, just to go for Varum.
Okay. That's what I'll do.
That's been my plan, is try to stop Bear.
That means I need to fly. He's in this alley, right? Or is he in this alley?
So you have watched him where you can see Gunnar. That's the alley that he was in. He's gone around the corner, so Gunnar lost him from his sight, so nobody knows where he's at right now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and fly over these guys. Am I high enough?
Right now you're 20 feet. You can go higher if you want. I would say since you're that high, you're taller than any building. Like there's no opportunity to attack or anything like that for you.
Okay. I'm still going the right way, right? Down here.
Yeah, if you're following the alley. But right now in the game, you would be seeing the rooftops. Like you'd be over top of the rooftops. But yes, that is the way that you saw Gunnar turn.
Well, now there's a big T intersection. I don't know where I'm going. I should be able to see him if I see him, right?
Yes, you might, like, if you were to see him, you should be able to see him.
This is all black.
Yeah, because so it's kind of evening time, and you've kind of gone into an alleyway where it's dark.
Okay.
If you do that, we can say you have your torch on, which should help you.
Okay, sure. This is him, right?
Yeah, so you see the little dwarf that you know.
I'm gonna go right there. That's all my movement. Somehow I have a million movement.
Welcome to flying.
Do you want me to knock his ass out?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to drop back down to
Yes.
ground level?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I am going to attack him.
Okay.
I got a target. Got it. I'm 5.1 away. I need to be 5 away.
If you go any further, you will be dashing, and you will lose your action.
Okay.
I promise you, I did not plan that.
No, I know.
Ugh.
mm, Where is it? So I can't take a bonus action before I take my first action, right?
You can take a bonus action first if you want.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do that and use a key point for my Steps of the Wind.
Okay.
So now I'm dashing, but
Perfect. So that will, yeah, now you can move that much closer. Nice.
okay. And then I'm going to use another key point. Wait, I just get 2 attacks. Right. Extra attack. You can attack twice. No key point. That's just one of my perks.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the Staff of Thunder again.
Okay.
Ooh, that might not be it. Somehow it was.
All right.
How's he looking?
He's fine.
No, he's no problems. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to Oh, why can't this stay up when I'm trying to look at it? Oh, there we go. Okay. I should probably save that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use a key point to do where is it? Let's see. Sorry. I was using I'm looking at my D&D Beyond. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna use another key point then and use my Fury Blows.
Okay.
I thought it went twice. It only did it once.
You can take 1 to make 2 unarmed attacks. Yeah, so you can just make another one if you want.
Okay. Unarmed. Where is that? Oh, it says a staff of lightning and whatever.
If you go
Be right back.
okay, if you go over to the right, there's an unarmed attack when it's in the first little like 4 small boxes.
Got it.
Yep. Jesus,
Oh, that was a good one.
you're kind of cooking.
Okay. I think that's about all.
Oops,
What's happening here?
that was me.
Okay. I thought I had one more thing I can do. Sorry, guys. It's taking forever. And then I'm going to spend. Wait, I can't. Wait, so when you hit a melee attack, you can spend 1 key point. Can I use that on one of my past ones, or is it?
Yeah,
too
go for
late?
it. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So he has to make. So he's. When I hit a melee, you can spend 1 key point, which I just did, to make the target stunned until the end of your next turn if it fails a con saving throw.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. What's the DC on it?
17.
Cool. And he rolled a 6. So as you hit him with your last one with your staff, you watch as he kind of stiffens up and then drops over.
Okay, perfect. So I've slowed him down, boys.
Nice.
And then can I get away, or will he get an opportunity attack?
He is stunned. He can do nothing
Okay, so I'm going to bail
How long
back
does the stun last?
until the end
of
of
my turn.
the end of Jordan's next turn.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm going to kind of bail away over to this spot then and just chill. So I'm close enough to attack him in case he gets away, but also he can't hit me. And I'm done.
Rock and roll. All right, I'll try and plug that back in a minute. Cool. Nice, good turn. There is a.
That's a lot of key points there.
Worth it. Maybe. Unless the statue comes face to face with us.
There is another one in the rotation.
Okay. So the statue. Oh, he knows that there's something going on over in this alleyway, and the statue is gonna throw a boulder at Dobby.
Me? Where the
Oof.
hell's the statue
Yeah.
at?
There's a statue at the very north end of the map.
Okay.
So he's gonna make a throw at Dobby. So like you can't see him because there's buildings in the way, and that's just how this works. But like,
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good. He's probably going to miss anyway.
so he's gonna make
Take
the
the
attack.
fucking building down.
A boulder would for sure kill a bird.
Not Dobby.
I've
Not-
seen it
not
happen.
Fucking Dobby. All right, here we go.
How he catches it.
This is coming to you.
Uh-oh.
What did I miss? a
statue showed up and threw a boulder at Dobby.
So that was 60 to, so that was 40 damage to Dobby. So the boulder comes through and it just like, Dobby, you're kind of standing there, you kind of get away from Verum, and as you kind of back yourself away, all at once you feel wood and scraps of wood, and you feel a boulder smash into you as it bounces up and over top of you and smokes you, and you take 40 points of damage.
Right.
Okay. Do I change that or do you change that?
I just took care of it.
Okay.
And then this thing, and then after it kind of throws the boulder, you hear it. You kind of hear it start to make a move. What you assume is towards you, but you hear the loud
Gotcha.
as it starts to walk.
That hurt a lot, but
And Gunnar, it's your turn again.
For some reason, I'm controlling Gaul right now.
You're controlling Gaul.
Yeah.
Let me look here.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, this is so sloppy for some reason.
It's a Freaky Friday situation.
I mean, it does. It's weird. It does say.
Gunnar.
It does say on the where I'm looking at user configuration. It does say that you are controlling your own character. That's very odd.
I don't even see Gunnar anymore. It's like all I see is Gaul.
I also see me, but I thought that was because it was me.
Yeah. So everyone should be able to see who's in their own line of sight. But
Maybe I'll just leave and come back.
okay, yeah, try that quick just to see what that does. Wait, do that. I'm gonna pee quick. Oh, I'll take you guys with me so you can listen to me pee.
Nice. Fucking nice.
Dude, it's so toasty warm in this bathroom. Holy moly.
Love that.
Oh. You guys ever done like a little space heater in the bathroom situation while you shower?
Not while I
I
shower.
don't know that I
While
have.
I poop, yes.
While you poop? I mean, just as good. But when you get out of the shower and like it's like cold, you know? But if you put a space heater there, then it's like just like 80 degrees inside the room. So you just get out into warm air. It's
That sounds
kind of hard
amazing.
to beat, yeah.
It's the worst feeling.
Kind of
this time of
dangerous,
year.
also though.
Well, no.
Live on the edge.
My grandma was the one who introduced me to it, and she did pass away, but she died of cancer, so it actually was unrelated.
Oh,
But I don't know if there could have been some kind of correlation long term.
I mean, there's multiple ways that I think you could have an electrical problem in the future, but we don't have to get into that.
But have you ever tried it, Zach? Because it's kind of unbelievable.
I mean, I see where you're going with that. I haven't tried it.
Yeah.
I agree that it sounds nice.
In the world of like risk reward, it's pretty worth it.
like a lot of risk.
Almost, but no
For a
risk
lot of reward.
for a lot of reward.
I like to shower where it's basically scalding hot, and by the end of it, I am like desperate for the.
You want the cold air. Yeah.
Air to bring me back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's almost like you're self-asphyxiating. It's like
Yeah.
you're about to go down, and you got to get the splash of cold air in your face to kind of pull you back to reality.
Exactly. Yep.
I guess I get that.
It's like in Flight when Denzel has to, do some coke to even him out.
Yeah, to level them
back
out.
to center.
Yep.
God, dude. First time I ever watched that movie was on a flight to Washington.
I don't know if I've ever seen it, to be honest.
Twice.
It's pretty good. And it immediately starts out with like a pretty involved sex scene.
Oh hell yeah!
And so that was a good way to start. And then yeah, after that, it's like almost immediately becomes just a flight disaster movie for a while.
God, sounds great.
It's fun. It was really cool.
It's a
It's
good
really,
movie.
really, it's really,
You guys
really
can-
fun.
Really, really good.
Have you guys seen previews for Flight Risk?
What?
Yes.
With what's his face? Mark
Wahlberg.
It
Mac
looks like a
and
very interesting concept.
Hmm.
The trailer kind of gave it all away, I feel like.
Unless there's a twist on the twist, the trailer is like the whole movie. It felt like.
Was that one of is that one Topher Grace too? Is that the
No,
other
it's
guy
Mark
in
Wahlberg.
what?
It's Mark Wahlberg.
But Mark
Mark and Mark.
Wahlberg's the pilot, right? But I think the
Yeah.
criminal guy
Yes.
is Topher
You're
Grace.
right. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Marky Mac.
Yeah. Zach, did it work for you leaving and coming back?
I am good to go. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
Flight risk.
Flight risk.
let's see. I'm raging now.
You are.
I'm hulking out.
I'm coming.
I'm hulking out. I say that every time I freaking climax now. Yeah.
God, dude, I like to be in that
I'm
room.
hulking out.
We'll get you there, buddy. We'll get you.
I don't want to be involved. I just want to be around.
I'm hulking out.
All right. So
Wowza.
Gunnar is going to attack with his Dwarven Thrower, which is right here. This guy.
Here we go. He is he's gonna parry you. That's 3 AC, so it does not hit. So he tried to parry you, which adds 3 to his AC, but you blasted past his AC. So you hit him pretty hard with that.
Okay. And then Gunnar will attack with Bruce Hammer.
That one's gonna be tough. That one does not hit.
Okay. And then since Gunnar's raging, he can call on Root.
Yep.
Call upon root.
Where's that at?
Is that a feature that I built in? I don't remember.
Yeah, you did, but I don't see it here.
Is that's not the packed weapon, is it?
God, I can't see my computer screen. Hang on a second.
There is a javelin in there.
Right, that's what I'm looking for.
It's like
not-
when I'm looking at your character sheet, it's just like listed above all your actions and stuff.
If I press, that's Eldritch Smite. That's Call on Root. Okay, Call on Root. There we go.
So that one, it rolled a 14. I'm gonna say that hits because I don't know why it rolled. Oh, because it's saying that because he's in close proximity. I'm gonna say that hits. So that's what's the damage on that? Because your other one was a 14, so I'm just gonna say it was the 14.
Did it roll damage?
It didn't, because if it doesn't hit, then it doesn't roll damage. But it's because you rolled.
see.
It's a ranged weapon that you roll, but you don't have to be ranged to use it because you.
I
Cause
see.
she
I
can just,
see.
so if you just look up what the.
Um,
Is it just 1d6 plus 4?
it's a great question. Let's see. Call on Root.
Because I think it just says make a javelin attack.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay, which is 1d6 plus 4.
Oops,
Oh.
I rolled the javelin.
Well, we'll make that. Well, that counts. Whatever. There you go. All right.
There's damage.
That plays. Yeah. You rolled a nat 20 on the second
Oh,
one,
wow.
so then yeah, no, that's fine. That's just Root freaking playing the game. So Root comes out with their ethereal javelin and absolutely pierces him right in
25
the eye.
damage.
And then
I'm gonna say as she stabs him, with the nat 20, she stabs him in one of his eyes. So I'm gonna say that when he attacks you with this spear, I'm gonna say that his 2 attack is lowered. So
Sure.
I'm gonna manually lower that since because now he's partially blinded.
Fair. Okay, and then Gunnar is going to go into a frenzy. Which, how do I do that? I don't know if that's an action or probably.
Frenzy. I think it's in your character sheet, but I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. Did I do it?
It looks like you're frenzying.
Oh, he's freaking frenzying.
Oh, he's frenzying.
Hulking out.
I'm hulking out.
Okay, and that is Gunnar's turn.
Okay, perfect. Unreal. So the Dragon Fang, as that happens, the Dragon Fang runs out this way. And the Dragon Fang kind of sees you, Dobby. And instead of going that way, he's going to dash over to Verum and try to kind of protect him. So he used his
Idiot.
action there, and now he's kind of facing towards you. It is the dragon's turn now. So as he pulls out he has his spear and he's gonna make his attack on you. If I did this right, I'm gonna see. It looks like it's a +4 to hit now. It was a +7, so it's basically cut in half with the plus to hit. Since he is blinded. He does unfortunately still hit though.
That's wild.
He hits you for. Okay. He hit you for 6 there, and he's gonna make another attack on you. That one is likely gonna miss, and he goes to make one more attack on you, and that one absolutely misses. As he goes to take the last stab with the spear on you, you're able to catch it in your hammer and you kind of break it. So now his spear is also doing less damage.
Tight.
And that is his turn, and it is Rufus's turn.
Okay. Was there enough room for me to squeeze into the alley with Gunnar?
I will say I think the alley is 5 feet wide, so there is not. You can get behind him and go over his shoulder, but you can't go directly beside him.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Well,
Okay, cool. Yeah, so now that spear will do less damage. All right. What do you got, big boy?
okay, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at this person,
The dragon or the guy behind him?
the dragon.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I can see you target him. Cool.
How do I get to my spells?
You find it? You should have a thing. If you have like your taskbar at the
Yes.
bottom open up, there's a thing that says cast spell under your actions. If you click on that, it should pull up all your spells. And if you want to use, it'll show cantrips first and second level. If you want to use higher levels, you'll see them kind of grayed out above it, but you can click on it and open it up and it'll show you more.
I don't have Guiding Bolt as a second level on this one listed, but I have it on D&D Beyond.
Okay, that's fine. I will add it into your character sheet really quick.
Okay.
Oh, Donna. Guiding Bolt, you said?
Hold on.
Yes. Second level.
Where's your spell book? There it is. Okay. It went in as a first level, which if you want, so when you cast it, you can upcast it as a second. I think you have to click on it at first level, and then it'll ask if you what level you want to cast it at. Yeah,
Gotcha.
sorry. Yeah. So when it comes up, it should say consume spell slot and everything, and go from there. That is a miss, but I think you were targeting yourself there. What is his AC?
Yeah.
His AC is 16, so he would have missed. It would have missed if you attacked him as well. If you want to roll it again, I'm not going to argue too much.
I'm going to use my movement then.
Okay.
And move here.
Perfect.
And I'm done.
All right. Gall, it's your turn, buddy. So I will say the first thing that you could do is you just finish up your turn, and you are 10 feet in the air. So you are on the roof of the buildings now. Austin,
Yes.
it's your turn, buddy.
Okay. How do I get up on top?
You are up there, so yeah, I will actually move you. There you go.
Okay. I can't see anything though.
I'll try and put you at 20 feet in the air. Yeah. I think that it might not work properly, but I will move you. So do you want to try and go towards where Verum was? Like, do you want to see if you can do that?
Yeah, I wanted to see what it looked like up here to know.
So you kind of see a little bridge going between two roofs. So you jump on that,
Okay.
and then you see roofs in front of you, and so you kind of make your way. So as you are here now, you still have your boots, right?
Yeah, I can go 60 feet.
Yeah. So you kind of move. So you kind of, just to make things easy, as you're running, you run across the rooftop, see a bridge. You kind of come this way, and then this way, and as you kind of stand right at the ledge, and you can see down, and you're kind of standing right over top of Verum and the dragon and the cultist.
Okay. So
Why don't you give me a stealth check to see if they notice as you run up to the edge of the building? If you're trying to kind of remain. Oh, you're invisible, so you don't have to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My mistake.
Almost forgot. Here's a question. Would using a blood curse make me not invisible?
Yeah, yes, because it technically would be an attack on you, right? Like, are you talking about like where you cut yourself and then?
Well, if I don't amplify it, I don't have to do that. I can just use it.
Okay. I will say if you don't amplify it, then it will not take away your invisibility.
Okay. Well, okay, I could always do that at the end, I guess. All right, that's a bonus action. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take. So do I get a bonus attacking when he can't see me, or how does that work?
If you're invisible, I think the rules as written says that like if you attack, you become visible first. I I will say you get advantage on your first attack, whatever that is.
Okay. So I'm gonna use. So my dragon tooth daggers say that. So these guys would be part of the cult, right? Okay.
Yeah, you recognize the guy standing beside the paralyzed Verum in cult regalia and looking very cult-like.
Okay, so it says I'll get +2 bonus to the attack and damage, and then the extra cold damage I do is up to 2d6 instead of 1.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sneaky attack this idiot.
Okay, and I don't know if there's a way to pick it so that it has advantage. If not, you can just roll it twice and we'll take the higher.
Okay.
So that one hits. If you want to roll again just to see if you crit, go for it. And you did.
Oh, I did.
He does. Perfect. So you did,
Beautiful.
and then you can roll another d6 on that, and I will take away 2 more from here.
Another d6 for.
Because you said if it's against the cultists, it's another d6, right?
It's so. Yeah, it should be. Normally, it says if I hit, I get 1d6 cold damage, but for cultists, it's 2d6.
So yes,
Okay.
you'll roll an additional d6 because normally it's 1d6, now it's 2d6, and I'm actually going to add another
I get
d6 because that would be a part of the crit damage.
When it says I'm also supposed to get a normal +2 to the damage.
I also added that to it.
Oh, okay.
I just
cool.
did that manually. So I did. I did -14 additional damage to him since you rolled a 6 on there. Crit damage will be an additional 6 because it's doubling it or adding that, and then the +2 since that would be the original bonus.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack him again.
Perfect. And you are visible now, so this would be just a regular attack.
Okay.
Not quite so good.
Oof.
Even
So what did I do for total damage on the last one?
on the last one, you did 12, 24, 26 damage.
Okay. Nothing on that one. Well,
Yep.
to end my turn then, I am gonna do I'm gonna target Verum
Okay.
and do Blood Curse of Binding.
Okay.
I don't know why it rolled. Why it rolled for damage. Oh. Wait.
If I get it here, I'm gonna undo that damage and let me put the stunned feature on because I think that'll actually add some like bonus. It'll add stuff as you do it. So now try and attack him again, and it should roll with advantage and everything.
I don't even know if it's supposed to do damage though. It's just he has to do a strength save of 18 for it to not work.
Oh well, then in that
I don't know what this damage is.
yeah, I mean you succeeded at it, so now he's bound up, so now he's restrained.
Yeah, his movement has moved to 0.
Okay.
And he can't take any reactions until the end of my next turn, but I'm gonna amplify it, which
Okay.
means I have to do. I think it's 1d4 damage. I can't find that now.
There is nothing that says restrained that I'm seeing, but that's okay.
What do you mean?
Just on my side of things.
Oh, I don't think he's technically restrained. He just has 0 movement.
Oh, okay.
And he can't do reactions.
Got it. Okay.
God, I can't find what if it's 1d4 or 1d6.
Just do a 1d4. That's fine. I ain't gonna worry about it too much.
I ain't gonna worry about none of it. Not a thing.
do 1d4 to myself. There. Ooh, a 1, okay.
Nice.
And so now it lasts for a whole minute. And it says he can attempt the saving throw of 18 at the end of each turn
Okay, perfect.
of his turn. And I'm gonna use whatever movement I have to back off.
Okay, sweet. So
Yeah,
then,
I was gonna say, if you back off, I kind of got something in my pocket that I'm thinking I'm gonna try.
so you can literally move one step back before you
Okay.
kind of go fully out. So right now it sees you as inside the building, but you're out of the way because it's 20 feet. Like you're in the air and you're floating. Like you're kind of covered by other stuff.
Okay.
So that's the end of that. So now it's the Dragon Soul's turn. This guy, and he is gonna run up this way as well. And he gets to here. And as he gets around the corner, he kind of runs out, and the other cultist is like, "Someone on the roof!" And he kind of looks up and looks around,
No.
but he comes to protect as well.
I don't think so.
He kind of sneaks right in there and kind of bunches up with it. And he used the dash to get there. Perfect. So now we've got another statue, and they're going to take another throw kind of in the direction of where the boulder originally was. They don't really know that you guys have all moved. This one doesn't know that you guys have all moved away, so he's going to make a throw in that direction, and it's going to be kind of useless. But he throws the boulder, and it just kind of lands kind of just off in this direction and just makes another obstacle. It is Varum's turn, and Varum, so the only thing Varum can do is he can make a save to try and get out of it, right?
Yeah, but it's at the end of his turn.
So he can't do anything because he's stunned as well. But actually, if he's stunned, he can't. I think he's incapacitated, which means he technically can't take actions. So he can't do anything anyway.
Nice.
So it is Dobby's turn.
Okay, are we good
Lockdown.
with trying to kill these guys?
All but Varum.
That. Do we have a way to revive Varum if we need to? I don't know how much damage this will do, but I think it could do a lot.
Can Rufus, you have Revivify, don't you?
I do not have a slot for it because I used it in the council chambers.
Shit. Did we have any scrolls left?
Let me see how much damage this will do. Maybe it won't do as much as I thought. It could potentially do 96.
I have a Revivify in my inventory actually.
Did you say, George? Did you say 9d6 or
9d6.
like 9 dice? Nine
Yes.
nine six-sided dice.
Six-sided dice.
Okay, yeah.
How isn't that how you're supposed to say it?
Yes, but it is a little
Okay.
confusing when you could also be meaning it could
I
do
gotcha,
up
I
to
Yep.
well, just under 100 damage.
Is there any way to know what 60 feet would be?
Yeah, if you oh yeah, there's a way to do it. I think if you hold control, you can, and then drag, you can measure that way.
60 feet's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a ways.
What's your hey Austin? What is your are you good at con saving throws?
Let's Let's see.
You're not great at them.
Actually, no, this will be okay.
I have a +2.
Not great at them.
Okay. Where
Now I
is
want to
this-
say, unless you guys are kind of having this conversation out loud to each other, I
no,
mean, obviously.
we're not. I'm asking him things that I should know if I'd played recently.
Fair
Actually,
enough,
not that. That question wasn't, but it's not gonna matter.
I mean, it's not like it's not like be
Where's
like
the statue?
the statue. The statue is like blocks away. Like
That's okay. Like within potentially 120 feet.
yes,
He is within it.
yes.
I pop into Toppy's head and I say, if you're thinking about attacking the statue, it might not be worth the time.
Where is the statue?
I cannot remember how to ping click, but it is
Like here?
yes. That's a very
Okay.
close. It's very close to it.
I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna do with my staff of thunder and lightning. I'm gonna do a thunder and lightning attack, which means I can use an action to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from my staff's tip
Okay.
in a 5 feet wide, 120 feet long row, which then every creature in that must do a DC 17 dex saving throw for 9d6 damage.
Okay.
Successful just takes half.
Sure.
And then the thunderclap also is doing the thunder at the same time.
Okay.
And the thunder
So what?
then creates 2d6 to everything within 30. So that's you, Austin. Sorry. And if they fail the Constitution saving throw, they're deaf for 1 minute.
Okay.
Oh.
Sounds good.
But you can talk in people's heads, Austin, is my thought.
It's true.
So I'm gonna angle this.
I would say,
Daddy.
yeah, I would say like I said in the
I'm gonna
game you
angle
could
this
probably
so
see
that
it.
Austin's not in the 5 foot range. You know what I
Yes,
mean? Like I'm gonna
yes.
try and angle it perfectly. So he will be in the deafening part, but he won't be in the damage part.
I would say where you're at is probably pretty accurate there.
Okay.
I've been deaf before in this
And
game.
so do I just do my 9d6 or it
Can you-
ends up being 11d6?
Can if you do it, so if you're gonna use the staff,
Yes.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
Some civilians may die.
Some of you may die.
But it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah, so
I
it's
should die as one of them.
so it's a what's the original one? Is there any kind of save or anything, or is it an attack roll?
The lightning strike is a dex saving throw.
Okay, perfect.
And that's just for half damage for the 9d6. And then the other
Perfect.
one's a constitution saving throw for 2d6.
Yes, so Verum automatically loses the dex saving throw. He critically fails it because he can't move. So everyone else, dex save there. It's for that guy. Dex save here, and pretty sure the statue's also gonna do pretty bad because I think his dex is -1. He did roll a 17 on the
But
die,
he needed a 17 and he's -1.
and he got a
so
16. So they all fail. They all failed it. So if you want to roll your 9d6, go for it.
Wow.
It's a lot of d6, isn't it? So 39
Whale of
damage.
destruction.
Wow.
So all of them take 39.
Holy smoke.
Perfect.
And then we need to do a cons saving throw.
And I need to do that one?
You also need to do that one.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
You're going to be deaf. And take a little damage.
Minus 39. Okay. Constitution for everyone else.
Yep.
Okay.
How much damage I take?
I haven't told you yet.
Constitution saving. First guy crit fails, so that's interesting. So I'm gonna say the first guy he crit fails the Constitution, so he's gonna take max whatever. He's gonna take 2. He's
Done.
gonna take 12. Or yeah, he'll take double whatever it is. I'm good with that. Last guy, Constitution saving.
17 is the number.
Oh, the statue's gonna be tough because his Constitution save is
The
plus.
statue is not within 60.
Oh, that's probably true. I think you're correct. He is within 60. Oh no,
Okay.
he's within 60 of Verum, not within 60 of you.
Okay.
Sorry. He'd
Okay.
also he'd roll a 6. Okay. So yes, you can roll your damage. 7. So this guy takes
14.
So this guy, with the thunder, you watch as like his eardrums, like you watch as like blood starts to just run out of his eardrums and his eyes, and then he drops
God.
over.
Gnarly. He's
Which
dead.
guy?
This guy is dead.
Not Verum.
Not Verum. Verum rolled a con saving throw of that. So then 2d6, so -7. And then this guy did 16. And what was the DC for that one?
17.
Okay, so he also loses 7 more. Perfect.
And everyone's deaf there
And
how
everyone
long?
is deaf.
for 1 minute.
Mm.
But you can talk in our heads, right? That's why I wasn't too worried about that. Because I could have just done the lightning strike.
Well, that makes it hard because you guys can't talk to me unless I get in
That's
there.
true. Yep.
Yeah.
No.
You're deafened, and you lost 7, Austin.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
And this guy's looking rough.
Verum is looking rough. The other guy's not looking too bad.
I probably can't get to Verum without going by this guy, right?
That's correct. Yeah. We could do like a deck saving opportunity
I don't
attack.
have a ton
but-
of health. Yeah, I don't have
Okay.
a ton of health.
Cool.
I think I'm going to. Do you think I've done enough, or should I try and do more?
I mean, I think
I
you've done
mean-
plenty, but
You do whatever
do
you
you.
want. Anything your heart desires at this point.
Okay. Once that happens, could I come this way to avoid him and go right at Verum?
Could you go? Yes, that's fine. I will
Okay.
say that is okay.
So they're kind of disoriented after that whole big.
Yeah, no, you've
bugaboo.
caused fucking mass chaos in this little like cul-de-sac thing.
I'm gonna use my extra attack on him,
Okay.
and then please say he's not dead.
12 damage. He is not dead, but he looks absolutely miserable.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use a key point to let that be a stunning strike. So then he's whatever.
So he's
it
gonna
again.
continue to be stunned.
Does that work?
That works for me. Hey, buddy, you're not gonna
Okay, and then I am.
get. He
bailing.
has to do another save on that, right?
Yeah,
Or-
well, I'm curious if he's already stunned, will he save, or is he just stunned again?
What kind of save was it?
It was a con saving throw.
I will say he has to make the save, but he's gonna make it
That's
a
fine.
disadvantage.
Okay,
If that's good with you.
that's good with me.
Okay.
You're the guy, buddy.
He rolls a 7 and an 8, which come to 9 and 10. So I'm pretty confident he failed.
Okay,
Mm.
I'm
So
gonna
he
bail
is
back.
still stunned.
I'm gonna bail back here. I'm gonna bail back here. I'm gonna bail back basically as far.
Did
back.
you?
Well, nope, don't want to go there. I'm gonna
Uh,
stop right here in between to try and avoid the statue situation.
Perfect. That's okay. Perfect.
And I'm out of movement, so I'm done.
Perfect. We're gonna do one more round. So this statue is going to throw a boulder, and see what happens. He's gonna target there. He's gonna hurl that boulder.
You're right.
And he's just kind of throwing it in the alleyway. He kind of has a a vague understanding. But he throws it. It hits. It rolls through the building. Austin, you watch as it comes in, and it smokes this building here.
No.
And as it hits, it lands right on Verum, runs through him. Verum is dead, and
Shit.
and
Sorry, guys.
and basically when you did the thunder, that the walking statue was basically knew exactly where you were. He threw it in that direction, and it just happened to hit him. It also is going to hit. It's going to hit this dragon soul as well, which takes him down quite a bit. And it as it rolls, it rolls through the building that Austin is standing on, destroying it. So
Oh my
Austin, I
God.
need you to make a dex saving throw as the building comes down. So the building comes. So as it rolls, it comes down underneath you, and you ride down on it. You land on the ground. No damage taken or anything like that.
Fucking cool, dude.
You land. Yeah, you look down, and where Verum was, he was a stunned, deafened little freak, and you look, and his head is just crushed from the boulder. There's not much left of him from that.
So how can you revivify something like that?
You know, that's a good question. I'm gonna probably say no, just because he's not like. There's not much left of him. You'd have to put him back together, and a boulder just. I mean, a 2-ton boulder just comes ripping through him. I think there's not much left of him.
Well, that's tough.
Bad boys. Tried to do something crazy.
I
Well,
mean,
too crazy.
I don't think you did anything wrong. The cultist sees that happen and immediately screams out. Gunnar, from where you guys are, and Rufus, where you are, you see the dragon turn around and look that way. So we're gonna do one more round, and then we're gonna call it for the night, just so that we can get to bed, and we'll play. Then when we play next time, we'll wrap this fight up. So Gunnar, it is your turn.
Gunnar.
What have you got, Gunnar?
All right. This guy's facing away from me.
His body is still towards you, but he's kind of looked over his shoulder when he heard from down in the alley. He heard that piercing scream.
Okay.
He goes to try and parry you, and does not work, I believe. Oh no, he parries you. You rolled that one with disadvantage since it was ranged. It'd be +2 to that. It would actually just hit, so I'm gonna say you can roll damage for that.
Okay. Which
Looks like it's just.
I have no idea.
If you want to just roll the attack again, I'll not do that again. And this will count. This will still be your first attack, because that's my fault. Okay, nice.
Okay. And then Gunnar will attack with Root's hammer.
That misses.
And then call on Root.
So you that with Root's hammer, as that goes into him, it drops him down to one knee. So now he's like trying to use his spear to like stand himself back up, but this guy is hurting super bad.
Who is this guy now?
You don't recognize him. He just looks like he's just a half dragon, like in like kind of bulky armor. You've never seen him before.
Wait, can I move now?
Can you move?
Are we still in combat, or is it like over?
Yeah, we're still in combat.
Okay, gotcha.
Very good.
There's
That's what I
still a
was
lot of
thinking.
enemies.
Of the guys that
Okay, that's
Gunnar-
kind of what I thought. But...
Yeah.
of the guys that Gunnar has seen, like, did any of them seem more important than the others?
You would assume that like Verum is more important. At this point you've seen like dozens of the cultists that you saw before. You like the assassins that came to attack you were wearing similar regalia. Just when you guys were in the camp, you saw a couple of the people wearing that outfit. So you understood that those guys are probably just like mid-tier guys. This guy looks to be more important, but you don't actually know.
Which guy? The dragon guy?
The dragon, yeah.
If I attack him again, can I try not to kill him?
If you want to do a lethal blow, you can, or a non-lethal attack and try and just knock him out, you can.
Yeah.
That's up to you. So yeah, if you want to attack again, you can.
Okay. I am going to try to do that.
That does it. Cool. Yeah, when he's down on one knee, you just take the butt of your dwarven thrower and hit him in the head, and you watch as he kind of crumples against the wall and goes down.
Yeah, you know.
And he
We gotta
is.
try to take one of these guys alive.
There you go. Yeah, so he's unconscious on the floor there.
Oh, I didn't realize you. Yeah, good call.
Okay. Am I able to just step past him now?
So yeah, now you can jump over him.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that. Come down here.
There you go. You get to the edge and you see Dobby sitting there, kind of holding on to his staff, trying to catch his breath.
Okay. And
There's a
then
lot that happened there, buddy. You probably heard it, but you didn't see it. But yeah, you did probably hear it.
and then I get to here, and that is as far as I can go. That's the end of my turn.
Cool. Yeah, you come around the corner out of the alleyway, and you see like a pretty bloodied cultist. You see a cultist on the ground with like blood coming out of his eyes and out of his ears, and then you see what can only be described as ketchup stew, and on the ground, kind of right next to Gull's feet, or where you see a crumpled building, and then you can kind of see a little bit of Gull over there.
Looks like Gall fell on him and smushed him.
Cool. Yeah, you off in the distance, you kind of hear like a little bit of a shriek, and that's it. And so it is the gladiator's turn, the dragon's turn, but he's obviously unconscious. And so Rufus, it's your turn.
Boy thinks I'm going to move up. I can just step over that guy.
Yeah, he's fully incapacitated, so he's not really a problem anymore.
Excuse me, pardon me.
You gotta hear him.
And then I don't really have a whole lot left to move.
So you can move there. If you go any further, then you'll be into your dash action.
Okay. I'm gonna go there, and I'm right next to Dobby.
Yep.
I'm gonna give him a good old slap on his butt and say turtle power and cast guidance.
Yes.
Thanks.
Perfect. So you can target him, and then if you cast guidance, it'll give him the buffs that it requires.
Total power.
Turtle power.
There you go.
Thanks.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Ba-da-ba-da-ding.
Perfect.
I'm done.
Cool. Gaul, it is your turn.
Okay, can't hear shit.
That's true. So Gaul, you're like, you've been able to see the statue kind of towering over you when you've had your distance away from buildings and things. As you get closer, obviously the building kind of covers your whole view, but as you're kind of looking down that alleyway, you can see 1 foot of the statue as it rises kind of into the sky. It's pretty far away from you, but you can actually, for the first time, you can see the statue in its entirety.
Can I judge that its foot is gonna land over here with that stride, or is it still too far?
It's still plenty far away. You don't expect it to get to you. It could reach you, but not like in that next step, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to like just turn to this guy. Well, God. I'm gonna jump into his head, and I'm gonna say, do we know? I guess their motive was just to kill the council and get the speakers back.
Do you know that?
Is that all
No,
we've
but
been able to?
you can kind of infer that. That seems like that's kind of what they've done.
Okay, I ask him why kill the council when, like, what did you hope to gain from that? We were the real threat to you at this point.
He kind of looks at you and just kind of smiles, doesn't say anything.
And why did you come here to die for a rat like Verum?
He says Varum's a pawn, but I'm a pawn too. It's what I do. It's what I'm gonna do. You guys have no idea what you're up against.
You guys can hear that.
Well, then no hard feelings, I guess. I drag one of my knives across like the open part of my like arm to ignite Crimson Right on one of them at least. And then I just chuck it at him.
All right, chuck away, brother.
God,
dude, that was so close to rolling over to it too. Nice.
So +2 damage, and another D6.
Yes. Unreal, dude. So as you do that, you the knife goes into him, and as it hits him, it kind of like you hear it goes and like frosts up around his chest, and then you watch as like frost kind of builds up through his eyes, and he just kind of tenses up and drops.
Oh God, no. Okay. So do I know from being up on the roof that the rest of them are over in this area?
The rest of the
Cultists and
where you were just pointing, you don't know. So like as you're on the roof, you can't really see down into like the alleyway. You can only see kind of into that foyer area where Verum and the cultists and Davi were.
okay.
Actually that's not true because you went over the bridge, so you could see that Gaul and Rufus were kind of over there fighting, and you could see that there's one dragon guy there fighting. As you were kind of looking down over it, you could see that there were 3 other people when you kind of first started or whatever, but then you kind of figure out that those people were the same people that are here beside you now.
Wait, so how many people are in this alley? Is the lineup here different now?
How do you mean?
Did we know Severin and Rathmodar were here?
You don't know if they're here for sure or not. You know that as we kind of talked about last session, like getting these statues to walk is like a huge feat magically, and so you assume that there's very powerful wizards here. But I don't know if you know that Severin and Wrath are here specifically.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna zip across here and get some partial cover.
Okay.
So there's nobody left over here. I pop into Gunner's head and I say, "Are there any left over there?"
Not that I can see.
Okay. And I couldn't see anything down this path when I was looking. Like I didn't see any tokens. Aren't anything, right?
The only thing that you could see when you were looking down that little alleyway
statue.
was just the statue. Yeah.
Okay. I let them know the statue's right the fuck over there. I can't remember if I had like a detect magic type of thing. I don't think I do. All right. I guess I don't really know what to do now. I like tell them that we know there's still got to be someone controlling the statues, but I don't know which way we should go. I guess I could dip over this way.
Yeah, so you can use your whole bonus action movement. So basically you can move until your thing turns red. You just have to move, yeah.
Oh, there's just a door there?
There is a door there, yeah.
I say back to Gaul that we do have one incapacitated over here. We could try to talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
He might know.
Let's do that. I'll make my way over there. I don't think I can get... Can I get past him based on where he's at in this opening?
You can get, yeah, so I'm going to say you can slip past your allies, but you are at your
I'm out of it.
Yeah.
Movement. Okay. Well, okay, so I used my bonus action and my... All right, I'm done.
Okay. Cool. So next up it is one of the statues, and they're going to hurl a stone kind of where they last remembered it was. So they're going to try and throw it into the same place that the first guy threw the stone
Oh,
into.
shit.
And just to make it easier on myself, I'm going to put him there. Okay, perfect. All right. Stone throw. And so the way that he throws it, as you guys are kind of standing again into that foyer, you watch as a huge boulder kind of comes crashing through the building next to where the boulder lays there and comes flying in and hits right here and just smashes into that wall there.
Destroy the fuck out of that building.
Okay, sweet. And there. There. Dobby, it's your turn.
Okay. So move.
Use that guidance. Wow.
Let's say someone didn't know what it did. Is there anything I need to know in particular?
It just gives you advantage.
Okay.
So if you're gonna do something crazy,
I really did my crazy thing.
Pretty crazy.
Wait, where's the guy we're attacking? Or are we not? We're attacking someone, aren't we? Are we fighting this? That what?
It allows you, if you make an ability check, it allows you to add a D4 to it. That's what guidance does.
Okay. Gunnar, what do you think I should do, buddy?
Well, we're maybe gonna try to talk to this guy that we incapacitated to see what he could tell us about these statues.
Okay.
Or you could like play the total Iron Man hero and
Go
Why?
take out the statue.
fly
I'll try.
these statues away from us.
If I flew up, would I be able to see the statue?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fly up
Okay.
and I would like to see the statue. Is he still like over here?
I
You
think
can take a look at it.
just because there's not levels in this like we used to have where the height doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily matter as much.
Yeah.
Just because it's a module that I did not add. I'm gonna move you out here just so you can see the statue, and then I'll move you back to where you are. So statue
This is the statue.
no. That's the
Okay.
statue. Yeah.
And there's these two guys here.
Yes. So you can see as you fly out, you see well as the statue, you see two guys that look like the two guys that you saw before. It looks like Severin and Wrath. Now you should also see.
Yep. This girl.
No.
Okay. Well, I do see that.
You do see that, and that's okay. I don't know why it's invisible, 'cause it's not supposed to be. I will get that fixed. But basically, standing beside Wrath Modar, the guy in the middle, you see one more person in robes, and as you get a look at him, you see that he, instead of having like a normal face, he has a hood up, but instead of having like a normal face, it's like a skeleton's face, basically.
Oh,
Okay.
And his robes look ancient, and he looks pretty tough.
I pop into Dobby's head and I say, "What do you see?"
Yeah, I'm just coming back and I'm telling them what I see.
Okay.
I don't think me going to fight them I don't have a ton of health, so I'm not really using your guidance much. Sorry.
So you all you do is you fly up, see everything going on, and you fly back down.
Yep. And then I'm just relaying the message. And I think I'm just going to end my turn. Or unless, what do you guys think? Should I do something else? There's a lot. I mean, I can't be the first one to go into this place and start fucking.
I think it's safe to assume those guys are causing the statues to do what they're doing.
Sure.
And we're probably going to have to try to fight them, but we definitely need to gear up for that battle.
Yeah, that's what I think. So yeah, I'm just gonna come back down, tell the guys that, and end my turn there.
How are we doing on potions and stuff?
I think I still have the 2 superior I've never used.
I have 6.
I'm out.
Oh. Yeah. I
I'm
have 2
out. No, I have
superiors.
1 superior.
I always have 6 every time I open my inventory. So
Kind of been hoarding them.
I have 1. Actually, before I end my turn, I think I might just use one of them. I'm like pretty hurt. Is
Go
that a
for
good
it.
move?
Yeah, that's fine. So if you
Do
use
you
it,
magic,
have you
baby.
used your action yet, or have you just flown?
I just hit end turn on already. Because I assumed I was done, but I think
Oh,
I'd rather do
No,
that
you're good.
before.
I'll jump it back to you.
Okay.
There you go. It's your turn. Yeah, if you haven't used an action yet, I will say that you can use the potion to its max effects if you use the action. If it's a bonus
Okay.
action, you have to roll for it.
Hey,
No,
Daddy.
it's just an action. I didn't do any action.
Cool. Yeah. So you basically just whatever the
So-
potion is, if it's 8d4 or whatever, just give yourself that much back, or let me know what the potion is, and I will give you that much back.
Can you give me 1d8 health? I forgot when I reduce a creature to 0 health points, I get a 1d8.
Yep. You want to roll it, and I'll add it to you.
All right. I'm at 45 of 59 now.
Okay. 8d4 is 32 plus 8 is 32, 40. So I'm gonna give
I
you
rolled a
14 more.
6.
Me? Okay.
Yeah. Plus 14. Just since
There we go. 59 on the nose.
plus 6 for not for you. Plus 6 for you. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. So yeah, since you took the action and took your time with it, and you didn't spill any or anything like that, you give yourself full health. Basically, you get the full effects of that spell or of that potion. Cool. You doing Crimson, right, Austin?
Huh?
Oh, Crimson Right just popped up on my screen.
No. I
Cool.
didn't think so.
Hey, you're good. Cool. So you're all done, Jordan?
Yes, I'm done.
Cool. So it is the statue's turn, and the statue, you guys hear the,
Don't like that.
and as it walks, it just kicks directly through a bunch of all the buildings, and just comes and stands over you guys. So
Wow.
as
It's right
it
above us.
So as it basically where Dobby is standing, it comes to his feet and looks down at him, and that's where we're gonna end it. So you guys can
Oh
all
my
see
God.
everyone except for Rufus, since he's in the alleyway, super close. You can't really see upward, but everyone else that's in that little foyer area can basically watches as like you can see just the top of him get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then all at once he starts crashing through buildings, and you see him step out, like just walk through the building as though it's not there, and just look down at you guys. And we're gonna go to the next round, so it'll be Gunner's turn, but that's where we're gonna end it for the night.
Okay. Write
The
this down.
statue's gonna be a little tough.
Yeah, whatever remains of Varamora left, he really,
Yeah, as like the statue comes in, like you watch as one foot like goes down and just completely covers all three of the bodies that were there.
ugh. Dude, Varam had a rough night.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that wasn't great for him. That's for sure. But
What a roller coaster. You get broken out of jail and then
it's immediate.
think you're scot-free, only to like be hunted down, paralyzed. You don't even get a move or be able to
Yeah.
do anything, and just watch yourself be killed. Like,
Fully conscious, yeah, be sitting there like paralyzed on the ground. All at once you just like you're hearing the things around you, and then all at once you just hear like
Well, you're
and then
deaf.
and then
too.
it's just
Well, he was deaf.
well, you hear like you're hearing the things around you, and then you hear like a loud ass, like you hear both of your eardrums shatter, and then
God.
it's just ringing, and then all at once you're still sitting there paralyzed, and then you just are gone.
Then you're dead.
You don't
That's-
even know you're dead.
That's the end
Oh.
of Aram.
If you wanted Varam to have a happy ending, it's not one of those stories.
That is that he's gone. I don't think you're gonna be able to revivify him. Yeah, and then the corpse just getting hit by a 2-ton boulder, and then getting hit by like a 100-ton statue. Absolute pancake.
I think I remember I had a bag of beans.
Oh God.
Here we go. Here we go. But through all this, you guys had told Lady Lariel and Conrad to get to. You told them where the ship was, and you guys watched as you guys did all your stuff. You watched as they sprinted off to the side. So, cool. Well, that's it.
Wow. What a fight.
Oh,
God, you guys are doing pretty well. I think it's gonna be pretty good.
So I'm gonna get Quasio.
I did a little damage to the statue already.
Now I will say this just because like we gotta we gotta get this campaign going because we gotta get it finished because I feel like we're never gonna get it done. With what you guys have done, you guys can level up between sessions.
Wow.
Okie dokie. I'll do it
Yeah.
right now before I forget.
You guys are helping to completely destroy the Waterdeep downtown, but you guys fought very well, made smart moves, and I will definitely allow a level up here.
Thanks.
I held my hands up like I was a great guy, but my camera's been off this whole time, so you haven't been able to see it.
I haven't seen you at all.
I'm sorry. I did try to plug it back in, but it's a USB-C and it's very small on the back of the computer, so I didn't want to mess with it too much. So
All mine did was mean I don't need food and water to live anymore, and I don't get older. I just magically stay the same age of old times.
well, perfect.
That's kind of wicked sweet.
Will that come into play? Probably not, but it's good to know.
Rad. Okay. Cool. Well, if you guys are good, you can do that on your own. I have to go fix something upstairs for Viv, so I'm gonna jump off, and
I
that'll be
need
that.
to go to bed. It's way past my bedtime.
Oh,
It's
come
getting
on.
late.
Don't be a
I
chump.
feel that.
all right, Jim.
Ozzy will be up 5 times tonight, so
He's just not feeling well, or what?